Usborne's Illustrated Stories series is one of my favorites. They're all combined volumes, which means that there's multiple stories in one binding for a cost savings. So instead of spending $7, $10, $12 per story, you're spending $19.99 for a collection of them. They're all beautifully illustrated. We have this one in for boys and classics for boys as well. You will notice that there is a distinct difference between the books as far as how many words and how many illustrations there are. This book of Aesop's is one of 2 or 3 that we have in our home, and Sophia says that this one is her favorite of them. All I could get out of her is that she likes the way it's written, and I don't really care. That works for me. This is one of my favorites. This bookmark. Oops. If I wasn't doing it with one hand, this bookmark would be really handy. So if you have a child who is getting ready to learn Shakespeare, or if you have not read all of Shakespeare's plays and are interested, this gives you an overview, cast of characters, and then the play in modern day English. It also gives you a little bit of a sample of Shakespearean English. Arabian Nights, Illustrated Adventure Stories, which has stories like Don Quixote and Three Musketeers. And then we have this other series of stories that is $21.99. It's a little bit more expensive, but there are more stories. They are so beautiful. I had a book like this when I was a kid. In fact, Sophia has it in her room right now. But there's more illustrations and more vivid illustrations than the one I had. And I know I used to go back to that book and read it over and over and over, or rather have my mother read it over and over and over. And that's what these books are really intended for. This one is an older version of the one I just showed you. Again, more text, less illustrations. This is one of Sophia's favorites. So anyway, there you have it. Illustrated Stories by Usborne. And there are so many more titles than what I've just shown you here, so check out the website.